exhausting hamster wheel and into balanced living with Dr. Marissa.
Promise you joy in the mystery.
Dr. Marissa, also known as the Asian Oprah. Her mission, to be a beneficial presence on the planet. Her purpose, to be your personal advocate to live, laugh, love, learn. Her life motto, don't die wondering. Take back your life with Dr. Marissa Pay.
And welcome. You're tuned in to Take My Advice. I'm not using it. Get balanced with Dr. Marissa, the morning show, home to Asian Oprah, KCAA. It's an NBC News, NBC Sports, and CNBC News station, AM 1050, FM 106.5, and streaming everywhere. iHeartRadio, Spotify, Stitcher, iTunes, TuneIn, Audible, Tiki Live, Rumble, Podchaser, JioSun, and so much more. So happy to see you here. I see all the eyeballs rolling, ready for front row seats to my recap of what the best concert I've ever been to, Elton John's final 2000. Oh, my phone broadcast is interfering here, but I am just delighted to tell you about the concert that happened last night. I'm showing you lots of clips, so many clips that I'm going to have to reload because StreamYard gave me the you have too many clips. But I am so grateful and lucky to have all y'all join me and have some fun today in studio. It is Monday, and I know normally that's not the happiest day of the week, but I am determined to be on my happy 88 mission, 88 million more happy people in the next 8 years. And Monday is certainly a day to try to convert you to drink my Kool-Aid, because life is too short to have a bad day. And to that end, we start with the gratitude sandwich, taking a bite of it for breakfast. And I invited Sam, who normally is not on one Monday, to come. He's helping Polly out this morning. So welcome to the show. Good morning, Sam. Good morning, Sam. He was on, but we'll continue. Thank you for the thumbs ups and the hearts. We always start. Sam is my co-host. That is on Thursdays, in case you didn't know. Straight Talk with Sam Works and Dr. Marissa. And he just told me something funny that happened that we'll share about a dream that someone had. And I have some news myself as well. But that's Thursday. And while I'm on what's coming up Wednesday, I'm so excited to announce that Lucy Arnaz, who is the daughter of Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz, will be coming on Wednesday. I'll be interviewing her. And then Tuesday, tomorrow, is my big brother returning, I think for his 5th time, Michael Bernard Beckwith, founder of Agape International Spiritual Center. And we just celebrated yesterday 36 years around the sun. And he was doing push-ups because he does that for birthdays, usually his own. I don't think I've seen him do push-ups for Agape's birthday, but it was a wonderful time. I got to sing on stage with the Agape International Spiritual Center Choir, and you'll see those clips if you haven't already connected with me on social. Doc Balance on Instagram, and Dr. Marissa everywhere else. So those are the announcements. Now the gratitude sandwich. What are you grateful for? And we do 8 gratitudes first thing in the morning because it starts your day and sets your day. Feel free, those of you who are eyeballing me right now, going to your chat and put down one thing that you're grateful for, and I'll put it on the screen. I'll start, and I don't know if Sam is still available and on. I see that he's dropped off the phone. If you can hear me, Sam, come on and just say hello. I am grateful for technology that allows me to broadcast from wherever I am. I am grateful that I got to go to Elton John's 2000th and last U.S. concert last night. I am grateful that I have this show for 9 and a half years, 541 consecutive weeks, and this is show number 824. I am grateful that let's see, I'm still on my Love My Body project 2.0, and I've lost 30 pounds. I'm grateful that I get to sing, which I love to do. And I'm grateful that I get to appreciate incredible musicians on the air, and for concerts and wonderful sponsors like Saban Theater and Seagerst and Cerritos Performing Arts that gets me Asian Opera giveaway tickets for concerts. And keep it here, I'll be giving away Temptations tickets as well as is it Paulenka? I didn't pull up the list, but there's so many. I'll just say Temptations now. I'm not going to give them away this week, but next week. So that is what is going on. Sam, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right. Are you on the air right now or just on my phone?
I'm on the air.
Awesome. So do you have any gratitudes to add?
I have so many gratitudes to add, but I'll just share a couple.
Sure.
I'm grateful for all the friends that help me live through my life when it's just me. It's not just me. And then I'm also grateful for this past weekend. It felt like a vacation. That's something that I needed. So I'm grateful for that.
Fantastic. And Jai Bentley Gaines is grateful for mushroom coffee. I'm sure there's a story behind that, but thank you for coming on and sharing your gratitude. And now we're going to go to the bottom of the bun, which is, what do you appreciate about yourself? It's so easy to go looking for love in the wrong places and ask people to respect or approve of you. Your antennas are up and you're always looking for that compliment. But when you have exercised your muscle to appreciate yourself, there's a whole new life that is not up and down based on compliments or criticisms that you get. And so that is a muscle that I ask everyone to exercise using our breakfast with me and the gratitude sandwich. So what do you appreciate about yourself? What do you appreciate about yourself? Sam, what do you appreciate about yourself?
I appreciate that I understand that, love comes back around, and I take care of my people, and my people take care of me.
Wonderful. And I appreciate that I am fun-loving. I gravitate towards things that will bring me fun. Go ahead.
I appreciate, I'm not funny, but I do have a sense of humor. So I do laugh at things, and I appreciate that I can laugh every now and then.
I think you're funny, so I'm not going to accept that. Because I own my funny. My husband said on a regular basis that I was not funny. So the best thing about divorce for me is that I can own my funny. So I appreciate that I'm funny. One more.
I appreciate that I don't give up even when, stuff hits the fan. I just think that's another way of growth.
Fantastic. And I appreciate that I love to live. I love my life. I don't take for granted every single day that I get to love, care, hold, innovate, create, share, respect, laugh, and learn. And yay! Stephanie Atapia, grateful and appreciative for your and all of our abilities to riff and live in the sweet spot of the present moment. Yeah. As Joe Dispenza likes to say, mahalo and aloha. How beautiful, Stephanie. What a beautiful way to finish breakfast with Dr. Marissa and Sam Works. Thank you so much, Stephanie, and hi or Jai for participating. in one of my favorite parts of the show. All righty. So I'm going to jump right in, and I invited Sam on so I wouldn't be talking just to you without a response. Although it doesn't bother me to do it, but I figured if Sam's on, he's not quite as shy as Polly. So that's why I have him on here. And I can't wait to show you. This was the opening, Sam, of the concert. And it started on time. There was and just to give you a little background, I purposely picked to go to this concert because even though he was at the Dodger Stadium for Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, I wanted to go to his 2000th concert. He purposely had the end of his farewell tour, Yellow Brick Road, and in Los Angeles, where he speaks later on in the clip about why he chose LA. And so when I discovered, I honestly didn't even realize that this was happening. I accidentally, hashtag not accidentally, found out that he was going to be here and invited a friend and purposely picked Sunday. And my friend actually went Saturday with some other friends because they had extra tickets. It didn't tell me until Sunday, but he said it was definitely a different concert. As soon as we walked in, we got bracelets to be part of the show. So here's the opening without further ado. Hold on. There he is. So that was the opening. And I actually did not do research before the concert. Did you enjoy that, Sam?
Yeah, that's actually one of my favorite songs by Elton John.
Well, did you hear me say I was right?
No.
Oh,
Right about what?
well, maybe I took myself off camera, but I had bet my friend that the opening song was going to be Benny and the Jets. And I was right. I do like being right. But anyway, so here's some things that you may or may not know about Elton John. He was born March 25th, 1947 in Middlesex, England. His birth name was Reginald Kenneth Dwight. His father was a Royal Air Force officer, and his mother's name was Sheila Dwight. He was married to Renati Blowell for 4 years, divorced, and now has been with David Furnish. I think he was with him 6 years before they got legally married, 2014 to the present. And he has two beautiful children, and you'll actually get to see them. He brought them on stage Elijah Joseph Daniel, and Zachary Jackson Levin. He won a piano scholarship to the Royal Academy of Music at age 11. He officially changed his name to Elton John in 1967. His name was inspired by members of his early band Bluesology. Did you know that?
No.
The saxophone player was named Elton Dean, and the lead singer was named Long John Baldry. That almost sounds like a joke. So isn't that cool?
That is really cool.
Yeah, I had no idea. All right, here's another clip.
I first came here to America in 1970 to the City of Angels, Los Angeles. And I played a club called the Troubadour Club, which thankfully is still there. And it helped me, it accelerated my career in America with the review I got from Robert Hilburn from the LA Times. And so I'll never forget that. And I had an album out at the time called Elton John. And our first single from that album was called Border Song. When we put our single out, Aretha Franklin covered the song and put her version out. And
So you just heard where it all started, and the reason why he wanted to finish in LA was he performed at the Troubadour, which is home to all major stars, starting. And then apparently there was an article or a review in the LA Times that sort of launched him. So that's why he wanted to end the tour here. And I'll tell you, I'm still emotional, because just being there, he got emotional. And that's why I wanted to go to the last concert, because I love when people cry. I know that sounds horrible, but tears are the disinfectant. They keep our hearts soft. And when people cry, it means I can see their heart. And I'll tell you, this man is 75 and his voice is still strong. You can tell he just loves to perform. But did you know, and I was shocked to find this out, that you know how he wears like really outrageous stuff, Sam? Yeah. So, the sequins, and it was really cute, by the way. There were a lot of people dressed up, and I had this gold lame dress on from being on stage celebrating 36-year anniversary of Agape, and I was going to change, and everybody said, "Why are you changing?" Like, well, I'm going to an Elton John concert. And they're like, well, you fit right in. And it's true. There were a lot of people with lame and sequins. But the reason why he gives for wearing that is not to marketing. It is literally to, how do they put it? To not combat. Here we go. Early in his career, he's known for whimsical costumes and wild glasses. He's taken to the stage wearing a duck suit, a sequin baseball uniform, and a Ronald McDonald outfit. He wore the colorful clothes to help create a spectacle and offset his shyness on stage. Are you as surprised as I am? That's, to me, it's like I would have never guessed that he is shy. And actually the number of artists and entertainers who are shy, obviously I'm shy. Ha ha ha. Sarcasm is another service I offer, but I'm always surprised, and I shouldn't be surprised because creativity a lot of the time doesn't necessarily mean you're an extrovert. But he has taken his gift and overcome his shyness, and that just another level of respect, another level of appreciation. That is amazing. So I don't know. You may all have known that before. I had no clue. And thank you, Jai. You're going to have to spell how I say your name. Thanks for the peek into the show. Of course, I am happy to give you this peek. And the reason why I can't play longer songs is I'm still, I don't want to get dinged. I'm going to get dinged for copyright, but I don't want to get too dinged. So I apologize. I can't play the whole songs, but it's enough. I think too, I'm going to run out of time because it's an hour show, but hopefully you don't mind. And it is a good peek for sure. And yes, it is pretty good internal in psychology to use the comical to sort of get himself over the shyness for sure. All right. Let's see. Let's go to the next clip. Where was I? Is this one? So I wanted to show that little part because it literally was, I think it was 40,000, something like that, people on their feet, almost every single song, just, loving him. And he was feeling it, and that feeling, I'm going to get emotional again. It was incredible. And I'm so grateful that I got to be there and I get to share it with you, because I feel like I'm reliving it all over again, and just to pay tribute to this incredible man who, okay, so nominated for 4 Academy Awards, won twice, nominated for 35 Grammy Awards, won 5, plus received a Grammy Legend Award, nominated for 4 Tonys, won once. Early, he ranked 3rd on Billboard's list of greatest of all time artists. Only the Beatles and the Rolling Stones ranked higher. His tribute to Princess Diana candle in the Wind 1997 sold more than 10 million copies in the US. Proceeds from record sales were donated to Diana, the Princess of Wales Memorial Fund, which issued grants to a number of charities. And I just wanted to give you a little timeline. Sam, are you enjoying this? Good. I'm so glad. And I'm so glad I've got lots of hearts and thumbs up. Thank you for the encouragement. And I'm really glad I decided. It's funny. I had another show planned, and I asked my friend, I go, what should I talk about tomorrow? This is what I was going to, he goes, no, you got to talk about Elton John. So that's why. All right. So he started in 1967. He started playing the piano at 7, I believe. He starts working as a songwriter for Liberty Records in 67. This is the beginning of his songwriting partnership with Bernie Taupin. And he was there, and he thanked him at the end. It was beautiful. He launched his first world tour in 1970. He reached the Billboard top single for the first time with Crocodile Rock. He releases the double album, Yellow Brick Road, which spawned a series of hits, including Saturday Night, I've Got Some of That, and Benny and the Jets. He appears in the movie based on Who's rock opera Tommy, and he performs the song Pinball Wizard. That's a lot of you, I'm sure, remember. He duets with Kiki D on the #1 hit, Don't Go Breaking My Heart. And guess who was there last night? Kiki D to do that song. I didn't know that, by the way, that was a partnership. He becomes the first rock or pop star in the West to perform in the Soviet Union. I didn't know that. He performs at the Live Aid benefit concert in London for famine relief with Paul McCartney, Queen, and David Bowie and U2 in 1985. He wins the Grammy for Best Pop Performance for duo with That's What Friends Are For with Dionne Warwick, Gladys Knight, and Stevie Wonder, and I've performed that song. Love it. In 1990, he seeks treatment for drug and alcohol addiction. Good for him, in treatment. And 92 establishes this amazing Elton John AIDS Foundation, and Dodger, I guess that was Thursday or Saturday, that the Dodger Foundation or the Dodgers presented him with a $1 million check for that foundation that is doing incredible things. And for that, Elton John gets my Dr. Marissa's Beneficial Presence on the Planet Award. And I'm sorry he's not here to receive that personally. Joke, not joke. I mean, we're not going there. But just in case you've just tuned in and wondering what's going on in Dr. Marissa's studio today, it is show number 824, and I am doing a recap of one of the most special nights of my life last night. Definitely a magical stop on the joyride of my life at the Elton John 2000's final concert in the U.S. tour of his farewell tour, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. And so we're doing a recap on that. I think we're not going to go to break because I have more clips to show you. I do want to tell you that at the end of the show, we're going to be talking about starting again the 21-day fast from complaining with Dr. Marissa. Those of you who have never heard of that, you get to change your life. change your holiday season. For the first time, maybe go 21 consecutive days without complaining. And it takes 21 consecutive days to win $42. The investment is $21 donation to my nonprofit, 8 Ways to Happiness. And I'll talk about that at the end of the show. So don't leave. But I'm going to continue with more clips from Elton John's concert.
What do I do when the lightning strikes me? Now you wake to find that you're not there. What do I do to make you want me? What do I gotta do to be heard? What I say when I talk, I'm sorry, seems to be the hardest word.
Can you tell I hated it? You know that's going to go on a reel. Yes, it was very fun dancing and singing. What else have I got here? That was his husband and kids close up there. All right, more fun facts about Elton John. Let's see. February 23. Oh, wait. Did I say this? 94, he's inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. 94, he teams up with Billy Joel for a series of concerts called Face to Face. I wish I would have seen that. I'm going to have to go look for that concert. 95, he wins the Grammy for Best Male Pop Vocal Performance. Can You Feel the Love Tonight? 95, another Academy Award for that song with The Lion King. 97, performs Candle in the Wind at Princess Diana's funeral, which was heartbreaking and beautiful. In 98, Queen Elizabeth I names John as honorary Knight Commander of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire. He was presented with the Grammy Legend Award in 2000. And in 2005, I just pointed out the picture of John and his husband Furnish. He has a civil partnership ceremony after 12 years together. It was more than 5. Let's see. In 2012, at the $1 Million piano performance in Caesars in Las Vegas, he becomes seriously ill. He's hospitalized for a respiratory infection. And in 2018, he announces that his next world tour will be his last. And he's been touring since 17 with various bands, age 17. So he thought it was time and right to say goodbye. And so he began his Farewell Yellow Brick Road tour in Allentown, Pennsylvania. And this was the absolute last one. Even, some people told me that he's been saying it's the last and that he keeps coming back. But from what the research that I've done, the only reason why it may have sounded like that is because of COVID coming in between that. And he had to cancel one time because he did get COVID, but he was a really supporter of the vaccines. He actually did something, I think I took it out, but because I couldn't get through all the facts, but he made a video encouraging people to get vaccines. And let's see. Yes, 2020, he hosts a benefit special. Fox presents the Heart Living Room Concert for America, paying tribute to the frontline healthcare workers and the first responders amid the coronavirus pandemic. And in 22, President Joe Biden presents John with the National Humanities Medal, surprising the musician following a performance on the South Lawn of the White House. And I hope you enjoyed those very special facts that you may or may not have known, but I just, I was impressed before, but certainly hearing all of that, I became even more. All right, let's see. Let's go to this one. All right. I have two more. I have to load. We even got a light show.
Somebody's got a Dodgers sequence. Oh my gosh.
So much love.
Yeah!
And that was Dua Lipa. So he mentioned that it was pretty amazing in his own mind that he, at age 75, after 50 some years of an illustrious career, has a #1 hit again. And that was a collab with Dua Lipa. Special guest that was there. Kiki was there as well. And I thought maybe Brittany was going to be there, but she was not there. But if you noticed all the lights, that's from I meant to show it to you, what they gave us as when we walked into the concert, so that the light show, we were all part of that light show, which was pretty cool. Did you see that, Sam? I think I lost Sam. But anyways, it was so nice to see the special guest that came on as well. But he did most of that concert. And I have one final clip to show you, which is the end. And hopefully that's the one where we Oh, it isn't that one. Let me see if I can find it real quick. If this isn't it, let's see. Because the one that was the sweetest was the one where he introduced his family and the reason why he was making this his final tour. Let's see. Oh no, I think that's the one I just showed you. All right. Well, it's there. I will put it on social because it is really beautiful. You saw the close up of his family, and so that's pretty cool. I'll try one more thing here. Maybe it was the one before that. I hope you guys appreciate this. I did this at 1 a.m. and then got up at 5 so that you could get these clips. So I just, of course, the one that I really want to show you is not coming up easily. Okay. Oh, no, I showed you that already. All right. I tried. But I hope you enjoyed all of those clips. And I will be playing more on my reels on social, on Facebook, as well as Instagram, and stick a couple in TikTok. I'm Dr. Marissa Happy 88 there. But I'm so glad. Please do follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And that way you'll get to see all of them. And it has been delightful showing and sharing Elton John with you. And now I'm going to entice you to absolutely join something that, if you have not been feeling your best self, and the pandemic has really taken the bite out of a lot of people's good moods, a lot of people's ability to enjoy this holiday season. I know last one was worse. This one's a little better. We're not, with the looming pandemic and the coronavirus as we were. However, people are feeling quite blue if they lost someone in the pandemic. It's a tough time as well. The losses that have been occurring because of the pandemic. And then even before the pandemic, there were a lot of people who were unhappy, hated their jobs, hated their relationships. So there's plenty of reasons to feel bad. But the one reason to feel good is because you cannot do this day over. So in order to encourage you to make this holiday season the best possible, on Thanksgiving Day, I'm starting another round of the 21-day fast from complaining with Dr. Marissa. And for those of you who've done it before, only 4 people, 3 women and 1 man, have been able to not complain for 21 consecutive days. And in order to register for that, you just go to drmarissa.life. There's a tab called 21 Day Fast from Complaining. You donate $21 because, hey, it's easy to do and it keeps you honest. $21 is all it takes to put your skin in and to make a commitment that starting Thanksgiving Day, that will be day one. There's a Facebook group to chat in and to get encouragement from, and to meet the only 4 people who have successfully gone 21 consecutive days. That's Eva Glenn Atkinson from Kentucky was the first one, and then Janina Arvada, she was in Japan when she did it, and Daia Jordan, she's the third from Long Beach, and then finally Uwe Firth, who's the 4th and only guy to do it. So please do join the Facebook group, go to drmarissa.life, donate $21 to my nonprofit 8 Ways to Happiness, which helps kids, teens, and young adults who have temporarily forgotten their birthright to happiness. And you will be registered to start on Thanksgiving Day. And we'll go 21 consecutive days. I'm going to give you grace. So I'm going to give you the chance. So what happens, how do you fail? Well, you don't fail. Let's say you make 3 days in a row, not complaining for 3 days. And the 4th day, you start the day with, I can't believe that, then that you broke the fast. You can start over at day 1 again and still be able to hit 21 days by Christmas Day. So I've never done it like this. Before, I was not as nice, and I would say if you don't do 21 consecutive days, you lose your $21. Now, not lose, you donate your 21. Now I'm giving you until Christmas Day to get 21 consecutive days in a row of not complaining. So if you do that, I will double your money. So you get $42 back to spend on a nice meal or a pie or something for Christmas. Okay. So that's the new challenge for 21 Day Fast from Complaining with Dr. Marissa. I promise. I have to warn you, the side effects of this fast are you may smile more, you may laugh more, you may have better relationships. I've heard from people on this fast that they have better sex because they're getting along better with their significant or insignificant other. So there's really nothing to lose. You can afford $21. That's like 3 coffees at Starbucks. So I can't wait to see how many people join today on drmarissa.life 21 Day Fast. It's a separate tab. You register there, and I'll put it up on social today. It starts officially on Thanksgiving Day, where you do not complain. Now, here's a couple of rules. People go, what if I have a complaint in my head, but it doesn't make it out of my mouth? I stop myself before I say anything. That is not a complaint. I mean, for goodness sakes, I don't know anybody who can stop even complaining in their head. That's ridiculous. So don't worry, that's for the advanced, and we've never started an advanced on that. So all you have to do is not complain out of your mouth. And if you stop yourself, like in that first breath, that's fine. It doesn't count as a complaint. Now, the second rule is some people will say, what if I'm just stating a fact and it's negative? So it's hot outside, or it's so cold outside. If you're saying it's cold outside as a fact, that is not a complaint. If you're saying it's so cold outside, that's a complaint. So that you break your fast. Okay, does that make sense? And I do require honesty and some corroboration. So you can come to me and say, I've done 21 days without complaining. I will reach out to a friend of yours or your insignificant or significant other and corroborate that you are not exaggerating your ability not to complain, just in case you think you're going to make a quick $42. So that is the 21-day fast from complaining with Dr. Marissa. I welcome all of you to enjoy that and become part of that good life habit, because I really do want you to be happy 88% of the time. That is my mission. 100% of the time is not possible. If you're 100% happy, you are dead. And I don't want dead people walking around or talking. So I do want you to be happy 88% of the time. That's why this show, we don't have gossip or scandal or anything bad. You notice I didn't do any negative stuff about Elton John because one, there's very little negative stuff to talk about. And number two, this is a show that affirms people. And I'm hoping that you'll go forth after you started your day with me, with Elton John, to look for the good in everyone for the rest of the day. It's good practice for you for the 21-day fast from complaining. And thank you so much for joining me. We'll go ahead and play. Let's play one more. I'm going to try to find that while I play this one. I'm sure you won't mind. This is the one that shows his kids and his husband. And me sing. That was incredible. 40,000 people singing. There they are. Those are his two kids and his husband. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. We have a new comment here. Jai, yes, we were talking about his shyness. And Jai says everyone has a natural fear of public speaking, so doing things to fragment or mentally disperse fear is a good way to get ourselves out there. Thank you again for all your questions and your contributions to this show. Stephanie, love your appreciation. And just mahalo, aloha. I hope you have the best day ever in Hawaii. I think that's where you are. For those of you who have just joined this show for the first time, you can go to my YouTube channel and it will be there housing all of my 824 shows. Make sure you come back tomorrow for my big brother, Michael Bernard Beckwith, who's coming back on for the 5th time. If you've missed any of his past interviews with me, he came with, I'm going to forget names. The most famous one that actually won an award was my interview with him and Neil Donald Walsh and Bishop Carlton. It was a powerhouse interview. We won the Cover Award for that. You can get that on my YouTube. You can get my red carpet playlist with Halle Berry, John Travolta, and Quincy Jones. Thank you for joining me. This is Dr. Marissa reporting live from my living room, hoping that you know that it's all about balance. Peace in, peace out, world peace through inner peace. Lucille Ball's daughter on Wednesday. Keep it tuned here. Thank you for joining me. Now go and have the best day ever. Sam.